Pregame show. At the one guard position will be Aaron Kaufman. He's 5'10" and a senior. At the other guard will be Eric Greaser, 5'11" and a junior. At the forward spot, Brian Meyer, 6'2" and only a freshman. At the other forward spot, Chad Nofziger, 6'5" and a junior. And in the middle, the big guy, 6'7", senior Joe Delaney. And I'll tell you, he towers over everybody on this floor. Now for the Rams, the host team tonight. They'll go this way. Once again, Chris Lymanstall not in uniform as he's still nursing that sore leg. So hopefully he'll be getting around soon and get back into uniform. But for right now, they'll go this way. Mark Bishop will go at the one guard position. He's 5'8" and a senior. At the other guard position will be Sean Hammond, the new all-time single game scoring leader here at Tinora High School. Sean Hammond, 5'9" and a senior. At the one forward spot will be Kenny Westreak. He's 6'4" and a senior. At the other forward spot will be a 5'10" senior, Tony Hancock, and in the center will be Nick Meyer at 6'4" and a senior. And all the seniors are being introduced tonight.
They just got done introducing Adam Rosebrock, Derek Colley, as well as Chris Lymanstall, and now they're off to the starters here.
Yep, here we go. The starters are being introduced. So Nick Meyer just comes out, and here comes Hancock. And that'll leave just one more to go. That'll be Kenny Westreak. Here he comes, and we've got everybody. I'll tell you, Mike, I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. We got as many people on the floor welcoming these kids out here as we have in the stands almost.
Pretty darn close, and now they're going to get the floor cleared and get a couple of teams out here, and we're just about ready to go with this one. The officials now heading towards center court.
And it'll be Nofziger and Meyer to check that. It'll be Delaney and Meyer to jump it up out here. Well, we mentioned the scoring feat last night for Hammond, and Rosebrock had quite a night himself. His biggest night of the year is he went 5 of 5 from three-point land and then moved inside and got a deuce for 17 big points. So a big night for him. Here we go. Handshakes all around, and Meyer and Delaney go to that center circle. The officials are ready. We're ready. Everybody's ready, including a big crowd here at Tinora High School.
You know, one thing we didn't find out last night was whether those 10 threes that Tinora hit was a school record or not.
Yeah, we'll have to find that out a little later. Bishop's got it as Tinora controls. Hancock has it on the wing, loses it, gets it underneath Bishop, all alone up. He missed a bunny. Bishop forces it up and he's fouled. All alone for a wide open shot was Bishop, and he couldn't drain it, so he got his own board, put it back up, and got hammered. We'll wait for the call.
Sean Hammond goes over and tells him, hey, just take it easy. You can get it.
And number 3 was fouled. That was Brian Meyer. He picks up his first, Archbold first. Bishop drains the first one. He'll have one more. Mark Bishop.
Official doing some house cleaning there, picking up some paper off the floor.
Here we go. Bishop drains that one. We apologize for the lateness of getting started tonight, but that JV game was a forever one. Kaufman with the ball. We got a blocking call on Hancock.
Tony picks up his first, of course, the team's first, and we've played 16 seconds, and we already have 2 fouls.
So Meyer will pull the trigger here on the near side. Looks for somebody, gets it across court to Kaufman. Kaufman across the timeline, picked up by Hammond. Takes it over to Delaney. They go down into the corner to Greaser. Greaser looking inside, nothing there. He'll dribble drive and then throw it into the backcourt, and it's over and back. Well, Greaser tried to give it to Meyer. Meyer cut rather than going back to the ball. A big turnover.
First turnover of the game goes against Archbold.
7.5 minutes to play here in the first. 2-zip. Tinora on top. Hammond has it far side. He's picked over there by Kaufman. Up top to Meyer. Near side Bishop. Greaser's on him. Now he'll go up top to Kenny Westreak. Hancock. Hancock on the drive. Kicks it up to Meyer. Meyer for Tinora. Looks inside, forces it up, it rolls good!
Nice
He got
play.
the finger roll. And here comes Kaufman the other way. Quick transition. Inside, Delaney up good. And Delaney just ran over Bishop. No call at all on the play. Here we go the other way. Hammond tries to force it down low. It's tipped right back into his hands. He controls. Gives to Hancock near side. Hancock. Tony. Dribble drive. Bounce pass inside. Meyer up good. It's 6-2. Tinora on top. And Tinora applies pressure right to the ball quickly. Delaney has it. Gives it to Meyer. Meyer. That's Brian Meyer. Brian Meyer stops, calls timeout. We're going to keep it right here.
That's a 20.
We're going to hang on to it right here. Right now, I'll tell you, Coach Krause not real pleased with what he sees as his ball club trails 6-2.
Well, Coach Krause and Coach Frank from Archbold both trying to teach these young men and tell them how to handle this full court pressure of Tinora. The one thing that they're doing is they're panicking right now.
Yeah.
And that's the one thing that you don't want to do. You just want to set up your people. You want to keep a couple guys towards the middle and one guy towards the outside and crisscrossing back and forth. But keep the ball moving up court.
And once again, half-court pressure now being applied by Tinora. On the inbound pass, it'll be Brian Meyer to pull the trigger for Archbold. And he's looking for someone. Now finally gets it ahead. That's to Greaser. Greaser tries to go inside. Kenny Westrick tips it out of there. The pass was intended for Chad Notziger.
Good defensive play by Kenny Westrick, tipping it out of there as the ball was headed down low.
Well, if Notziger got his hands on it, it was 2. Here we go. The ball inbounded right into the hands of Notziger. He gets it to Delaney. Delaney up off iron. No good. What? Hancock with the rebound, and we go the other way quickly with Hammond. Hammond inside to Westrick. Westrick will kick it out. Up top to Hancock. They go to Meyer. Meyer on the drive. Up. And a lot of contact. No call. He missed it. And we go the other way. Greaser gives to Notziger. They go to Meyer, now to Delaney with a push-off, taken away by Westrick. And boy, I'll tell you, Delaney got away with a big-time push-off inside. Here we go, Bishop. Bounce pass, Hammond, far side, on the drive, tries baseline, nothing there, goes to Meyer, back up top Westrick. He won't shoot from out there. They go to Hammond. Hammond will take it into the paint, he'll force it up, off iron, no good. Pulled down inside. Quickly by Kaufman, they get it ahead to Meyer. Meyer for Archbold, goes to the far side, bring it over near side Greaser. Into the paint, puts it up for 2, in and out, no good. Meyer with the rebound for Tinora. That's Nick Meyer with the rebound there, and here comes Bishop. He'll go slowly across that timeline. He'll get it ahead to Hancock. Hancock up top now to Westrick. Far side Bishop, bounce pass inside. And Hammond, and we got a push down low. That'll go on.
That's a travel.
Oh.
That was a travel.
Okay.
He did. He took the extra step.
I thought the official had called the foul. He hadn't, but it is a turnover.
Well, Aaron Kaufman of Archbold has the unenviable task of having to guard Sean Hammond tonight.
And Greaser loses it. It comes right back into the hands of Bishop. Bishop ahead to Hammond. Hammond. Cross-court pass, Hancock. Ooh,
had the open
he
three.
had the shot, passed it up. Now he goes inside. Colley puts it up. It's good. Colley just checked into the ball game for Nick Meyer.
Can you believe it? 6 of Tinora's 8 points all scored inside.
All in close, which is really weird. Meyer on the drive, puts it up, in and out, no good. And coming down with it is Bishop for Tinora. The head to Hancock. Hancock into the paint. He'll stop. He'll go down low. Bishop up.
He didn't miss that one.
No, sir. Bishop did not miss it. It's 10-2. And almost intercepted by Hammond. It'll stay with Archbold. And coming in for Archbold will be Paul Cruz. And coming out will be Greaser.
Archbold trying to find the combination that's going to work against this full court pressure.
And the ball inbounded to Delaney. It's tipped out of his hands by Colley. It'll stay with Archbold on the near side in the backcourt.
Coach Krause, lucky to have quick hands, was able to grab that.
And they get it ahead to Kaufman. Kaufman blows by. Hammond tips it away from him. He gets it back. And now with the ball inside, a shot put up from outside. That's a 3. You can light that one up. Meyer got the long tip out of there and scored a 3 off of it. Here we go. Hammond to Westrick. Westreak, he had Delaney in the air, and he could have gone around him. Didn't take it. Bishop has it now on the near side on the wing. Goes to Hancock. Hancock looking inside, no one home. He'll kick it back out to Westreak. They go far side to Bishop. He loses control. It's on the floor. Hammond gets it. Hammond puts it up, and we got a blocking call before the shot.
Before the shot.
And they're pointing, I believe, at Aaron Kaufman. Yeah, they are. So Kaufman will pick up his first.
Yes, team second.
And it'll be a common foul, and pulling the trigger under the basket will be Hancock. Gets it into Westreak to Bishop. Bishop back to Hancock. Hancock kicks it back out to Bishop. He'll pop the three. In and out. No good. Collie up. It's He's fouled. Collie got inside, got the board, and he's fouled. It's 12-5. And the call is going to go on number 35. There is no 35 in this ball game.
Yeah, there is.
Oh, wonderful.
There is a 35.
Oh, boy. Mike, that's got to be. Shot put up and missed by Collie. And
Mitch Gearing with the ball there. Who? Mitch Gearing.
Gearing, okay, thank you, Mike. And it goes to Meyer. Back up top now to Kaufman. Kaufman on the drive, gets it back, turns, spins up, good. Wow, that's either a travel or a jump ball. Down low, Westreak up off glass. Transition basketball at its best with these two ball clubs. With the basketball, Kaufman. He'll take it slowly. Get it down court to Meyer. Brian Meyer with the basketball. Looks for somebody, goes inside. Delaney, spin move up, good.
A walk in the park for Joe Delaney that time.
Nice move by Joe Delaney. And it's 14-9. Nick Meyer's got to come in now and give Westreak a rest. And Rosebrock will enter the ball game also for Tinora. Rosebrock got to come in, and Hancock going to get a rest. So here we go. And once again, the pressure, the half-court pressure, nope, Archbold's going to drop it off. They're going to drop it off now as Hammond will walk it across the timeline. Hammond, far side, Bishop. Bishop looks inside, no one home. Will bring it back up top to Collie. Collie to Hammond. Hammond down low, Rosebrock. Rosebrock posts up, puts it up, no good. Inside rebound, Nick Meyer. He'll turn, he'll put it up. It's blocked. Gearing got a hand on it and blocked that one nicely. Kaufman, Meyer for a three. It's up, it's in and out, no good. Nick Meyer with the rebound. Bishop across the timeline, still on the dribble. He can go all the way. He'll stop. He'll give to Nick Meyer. Nick Meyer up, and a charge called on Meyer. Boy, that was a marginal call. Coach didn't like it, but wow. A turnover.
Oh, that kind of sets the tone.
It surely does.
14-9 our score, 2:10 to go here in the first period.
And with the ball, Kaufman. Kaufman with the basketball. He's a one-man army. He'll go all the way. It's up, it's good. Coast to coast. Man, Aaron Kaufman, what a ball handler.
Everybody pulled off the lane. He just walked through.
Bishop to Meyer. I think Bishop got away with a little travel there. Hammond on the drive up. No good. Foul called. And we'll wait for the call. It appears it's either going to be Gearing or Delaney. That's going to be on Joe Delaney, his first.
Team's third, and Sean Hammond will go to the line to shoot two.
Broadbeck coming into the ball game, and Knobziger coming back in. Delaney going to take a seat for Archbold. So Knobziger back in there. Hancock getting ready to come back in. Hammond will be at the line shooting two. Sean Isaac puts this one up off of the iron, no good.
Well, Sean's shooting arm might be a little sore.
Okay, Bishop's going to take a seat as Hancock comes in. And it will be Hammond with one more. Sean Hammond, Isaac puts it up and brings it. It's 15-11, 1:51 to go in our first. Kaufman Gets it ahead to Broadbeck. Broadbeck, lob pass inside, taken away by Colley. Colley took it away. He'll get it ahead to Rosebrock. Rosebrock back over to Hammond. Hammond will set it up, take it down into the corner to Meyer. Spin move. Meyer inside, Colley up good.
Beautiful
play by both young men as they made it work. And here comes Kaufman. He'll go. He'll give off. Knobziger up good.
Nice play the other way.
I'll tell you, Kaufman just makes things happen. And now Coach Renolette's going to take a quick 20, but we're going to take one right along with him. We'll be back with more boys high school basketball on the Zoomer after this. So in our first period, it's 17-13. The Rams on top, and they have the basketball. Here comes Hammond slowly across the timeline. Set it up between the circles. Go to the right side to Hancock on the wing. Hancock bounce pass up top now to Myers. They'll come to Hammond on the near side. Hammond to Colley up top. They try to work it off that high post and then get something down low. Now they go to Rosebrock. Rosebrock dribble drive, stop, gives off Hancock. Bounce pass inside, Meyer. Meyer on the drive, puts it up, off glass, good. He just walked right around Knobziger, and Knobziger couldn't hang with him.
Nick Meyer and Derek Colley each have 6 for Tinora, and it's a 19-13 Tinora lead.
Tim Krause into the ball game now for Archbold. The shot put up by Knobziger, good. So Krause has entered the ball game now for Archbold. Kaufman to Hammond. Hammond puts it up, and he's, oh my goodness, he was just out of kilter. Quickly ahead to Kaufman. Here comes Archbold. Dish off. Knobziger up good. Kaufman makes it all happen. Dribble drive, dish, whatever it takes. It's 19-17, 15 seconds to go in our first. And here's Hammond, Sean Hammond. Way up top, now we're down to 7-6. He'll trigger it. Spin move into the paint. Puts it up. Good! And no call on that either, as Coach Krause wanted to charge. We've come to the end of one here at Tinora High School. It's Tinora 21. It's Archbold 17. We'll have more boys high school basketball on the Zoomer after this. Holmes, Aaron Kaufman, he not only has scored, but he will drive and dish and set up so many things, create offense. It's just unbelievable. This young man is really an athlete. And here come the Streaks. They'll have Broadbeck, they'll have Kaufman and Greaser, as well as Delaney of Knobziger down low. So here's Kaufman with the basketball.
Both teams
lob pass inside. Knobziger up good.
Both teams shot over 60% in that first period, and it's not stopping now.
It is not. The first one out of the bag by Knobziger is good. Hancock goes inside. He'll force it up. Rolls around, no good. Inside Knobziger, the rebound. Gets it off quickly to Kaufman. Kaufman stops, hands it off far side on the dribble drive. Greaser inside. Delaney up good. 21-21, and here we go as Rosebrock tries a three. Boom! And rattles it. He tore the rim right off the basket with that one. Woo!
He is 6 for 6 out there if you go back to last night.
Well, but we got to worry about this one. 24-21. What a shot. Pass goes to Delaney. Cut by Kaufman. Kaufman back to Delaney. Delaney inside up, and good, and he'll be fouled. We'll wait on it, and that's going to go on Nick Meyer.
So Nick will pick up his second.
Bishop's got to come back in, and here comes Westreak in for Colley. Rosebrock's got to come out after rattling that big three home. So some quality minutes in there for young Mr. Rosebrock. Delaney at the line trying to complete the third point here. And he gets that one to go. And
tied again.
All tied up at 24s. We got 6:56 to go in our second. Here's Bishop. Bishop on the attack. Far side, Hancock. Hancock. Bounce pass up top, Westreak. Westreak. Near side to Bishop. Inside, Hammond. Hammond up. Good. He went right around Delaney. 26-24. Far side with the ball. Meyer comes to Delaney. Delaney traveled. He traveled. He walked. You don't. The official had it.
5th turnover for Archbold. Right now, Tinora with just 2. Rebounding almost even. Tenora's got 6 boards to 5 for Archbold.
And now pressure being applied by Broadbeck on Bishop. And Bishop taking his time. Now he'll get it across. Get the pick from Meyer. And Meyer slips into the corner, but he's picked up top. Hammond down low. They go to Meyer. Tipped out of there. Nice hands by Delaney.
Delaney just saved 2 points there as he was able to chip that ball out of bounds. Otherwise, Nick Meyer was going to drive the baseline and lay it in.
When you're 6'7", you've got a wingspan like a 747, and I'll tell you, he just tipped that rascal out of there. Out to Hammond for a three. It's good! Sean Hammond drains a three.
He's got 8.
29-24 our score. 6 minutes to go here in the second. Kaufman will pop for a deuce. In and out, no good. Meyer with the board. They head quickly to Hammond. 2-on-2 break. Hammond down low to Hancock. It's taken out of there by Kaufman. And now it's 2-on-3. Kaufman puts it up. It's blocked, partially tipped around underneath. Knopfziger gets it, puts it up. No good. We got a foul called. And the foul, I believe, is going to go on Broadbeck. Yep. Broadbeck will get hit with that one. Whew. Well, I hope the voice holds up.
Fast-paced game right now. 29-24 Tinora, 5:46 to go here in the second period. And here come the Rams.
And Colley in, Meyer out for a quick rest for the Rams. Bishop still in the backcourt. Now he'll take it across. Bounce pass far side. Hammond on the wing. Inside they go to Colley. Colley kicks it out. Westreek from the free throw line. Off the iron. No good. Tipped around. Pulled out of there by Knopfziger. Knopfziger gets it ahead quickly to Meyer. Meyer up. Good. Check that. That was Greaser. And now Bishop. He'll force it up. He's fouled. Well, that time Bishop used his head and got Knopfziger in the air, and then the foul was created.
Knopfziger picks up his first, team's 5th. All spread around 5 players.
Rosebrock coming back in, Hancock coming out. Tony going to get a break.
Sean Hammond came over to refuel and talk to the coach for a second there.
Bishop puts that one up. It rolls no good. 5:14 to go. 3-point lead right now for the Rams in our second period. This one's up. It's good. Make it 30-26. 4-point lead, and here comes Kaufman. Boy, I like this. This guard is good. Aaron Kaufman with the ball. Takes up his dribble. Lob pass inside to Delaney. Delaney tips it back. They get it down low. And not able to get a hold of it was Knopfziger. Pulling it out is Hammond. Knopfziger unable to hang on to that ball. Hot potato. Rosebrock on the dribble. Stops. Gives off Hammond. Hammond for 3. In and out. No good. Rebound. Pulled out of there by Greaser. Greaser will go the other way. Into the paint. Stops at the free throw line. Puts it up good. 30-28, 4:30 to go here in our second period of this contest. Running late, we had a JV contest that took forever, and it wasn't even an OT. Bishop goes back to Hammond. Hammond bounce pass to Colley. Derrick with the basketball, takes the baseline, puts it up. In and out, no good. Rebound pulled down by Knopfziger. Gives off now to Kaufman. Here comes Aaron Kaufman. He'll give you the hitch step and go with it, but no, he picks up the dribble, gives off far side. Greaser for 3. Boom! Light it up! Just that quick. It's a 31-30 ball game. Archbold and Coach Brenolette is going to take a quick 20. We're going to keep it right here, Mike. That first period, how did those numbers come out?
For first period, Archbold shot 8 of 12 from the field for 67%. Tinora was 9 of 16 for 63%. It doesn't get a whole lot hotter than that. And Tinora was 3 of 4 at the line as well. But you come out this second period, Eric Greaser's come out, hit a pair of deuces and a tray. He's got 7 points, and now Archbold's battled back from a 7-point deficit and taken a 1-point lead.
It's 31-30. We're right at the 4-minute mark of the second period. And once again, this one is not over by a long shot. This is going to be a whale of a basketball game. So far it has been. I can guarantee you the rest of the way. Here we go. Bishop with the basketball. He'll take it across the timeline, get it over the far side on the wing to Hammond. Back up top, they'll go to Westreek. Westreek, near side. Bishop on the wing, goes up top now to Derrick Colley. Colley, bounce pass far side into the corner to Westreek. Westreek thought about the baseline. Now he'll twig 10-footer, and that's blocked by Gehring. Gehring with a great block. Here comes Kaufman. He'll put it up off glass. Good!
Now a three-point lead for Archbold.
And here comes Hammond with a high dribble, got away with it, but the ball taken away from him, then tipped out of there, and here comes Kaufman. Kaufman, just too hot to handle as he tried to hit Brian Meyer.
Back-to-back turnovers puts the ball back in the hands of the Rams.
And here comes Meyer. Here comes
Hancock.
And Westreak and Hammond are going to take a seat. And it'll be white ball. Tinora in their white with the green trim, and of course Archbold in their road dark blues with the gold trim. Tinora going right to left on your radio dial. Bishop gives to Hancock, near side on the wing, up top to Colley. Far side to Bishop. Bishop bounce pass inside Rosebrock. Bounce pass here to Meyer. Meyer will take it in, give it down low to Colley. Colley will force it up, and we got a foul.
It would have counted had he hit it.
Yep.
And goes on Tim Krause, his first.
Yep.
Team sixth.
Tim into the ball game now. Now coming back into the ball game is Paul Cruz.
Kaufman's going to take a seat. He has 6 points in the game, and he's really been the leader out there for Archbold and led them back into this lead with 33-30 with the 3:05 to go here in the second period.
Colley puts that one up. It rolls good. I don't think anybody could play this entire game at the pace we've had, Mike. It would be very, very difficult. So Colley will have one more. This one's up, and that one rolls. No good. Rebound, pulled down inside, and here comes Archbold as Greaser has it. Greaser take over that point guard job now from Kaufman. They go far side. That's to Meyer. Now up top, they'll come to Gehring. Near side to Greaser. Greaser back up top. Cruz will put it up. No good. Tipped around. Pulled down inside Gehring. Nope, check that. That was Meyer, and we got a foul call. Meyer put it up, and he's fouled. And that's going to go on number 24, Derek Colley. And I'll tell you, both coaches working hard tonight. They're working the refs real hard. I know that.
Colley picks up his first foul. Team's fifth, I believe.
Brian Meyer at the line. Brian puts this one up, and it rolls good. Now it's a 34-31 lead for Archbold, 3 points. 2:44 to go here in our second period. Hammond going to check back in. This one's up, and it's good. Sean Hammond going to come in, and I believe Bishop's going to take a seat. Yes, he is.
Biggest lead of the game right now for Archbold with 35-31 with 2:44 to go here in the first half.
And all kinds of pressure going to be applied now. A skip pass ahead to Hancock. They'll give it right back to Hammond. And Hammond, as the pressure drops off, Hammond will bring it up. Hammond picked up at the timeline. Gets a pick from Colley. Now Hammond from 10, up and good.
Well, he's got 10 points in the game.
Quickly down court. Shot put up and blocked. Big block as Cruz put the ball up, and Nick Meyer came through and knocked that ball out of bounds.
Nick Meyer took off at about the foul line, looking like Michael Jordan flying through the air and blocking that shot.
And the ball way out front, and that's over and back. It's over and back. It went off his foot. Coach Krause not real excited about it, but I think Tim Krause, just lost it off his own foot. The ball was tipped, but
it rolled off his leg.
Yep.
I think Coach Krause is trying to argue that he never had possession of it.
But even if you touch the ball in four-quarter backcourt, it's going to be over and back. Hammond up, blocked by Gehring. Gehring with a great block. Coming the other way now will be Greaser. Greaser loses control. Ball on the floor. He gets it back. Goes far side now to Brian Meyer. Meyer goes back up top to Greaser. Greaser into the corner. Meyer, they go down low. This time to Cruz. Cruz, lob pass inside, and that'll be to Greaser. The shot. Gehring puts it up again. No good. Tip. Rosebrock has it. Over the back goes Cruz. I'll tell you, there were some things going on down there I don't understand. How you can leave your feet with the ball, have it tip back into your hands, you come back down with it, and not be traveling. I don't know. Kaufman's got to come back in to settle this thing down a little bit. Cruz has got to come out.
Cruz picks up his first, team's 7th.
Westreak coming in. Meyer going to take his seat. Boy, both coaches running them in and out hot and heavy tonight. And Adam Rosebrock's going to go to the line. He's going to have a 1-and-1.
Delaney and Knopfziger coming back in.
Oh, the enforcers are back. The enforcers.
Where's the beef? It's coming back on the floor.
And the size. Both Gehring and Kraus will come out. Here we go. Adam Rosebrock. Big night last night for Adam. Let's see what he can do with these free throws. That one's up too hard. No good. Pulled down. Knopfziger gives to Kaufman. Kaufman on the attack, and he wastes no time getting on the attack. Picks up the dribble, looks inside. Now he's got to get it to somebody. Throws it right into the hands of Colley.
Well, credit Hancock. Tony Hancock's defense that time.
Hammond down into the corner. Hancock puts it up, and it's blocked, and a foul called. That'll go on Delaney.
I believe.
That'll be his second.
Now, if you'll notice, defensively that time down the floor, they switched off. Hammond is no longer on Kaufman. It's now switched off to Tony Hancock, and Hancock is probably more of a defensive specialist than anybody on this Tinora team.
I think he's got quick feet, and that's what you need to play great defense. Getting ready to check back in will be Gehring. That up by Hancock, in and out, no good. Boy, oh boy, they need these free throws as they trail by 2. It's 35-33. Archbold on top. Gehring coming in, and Delaney got to check out.
Right now, Tinora 2 of 6 in this period from the free throw line.
Not good. That one's up. That's good. Cuts that lead to 1. 35-34. 1:20 to go. Second period here from Tinora High School. It's Tinora. It's Archbold, and we got a dandy. Gehring goes far side to Meyer. Meyer goes up top. Shot put up, and boom by Greaser.
He's got 10.
Just that quick. It's a 38-34 ball game with that turkey. And here we go. It's 1 minute to go here in this first half. Hancock on hold. Gives up top to Colley. Colley far side. Hammond goes bounce pass inside Rosebrock. Kicks it out in the corner to Westreak. Westreak. Cross-court pass, Colley. Colley thought about the drive, stop. Bounce pass inside Westreak. He'll kick it out to Colley. Colley will take the 3. Off iron, no good. Gehring with the board. And Gehring will get it in quickly to Greaser. Greaser has it taken away by Hammond. Hammond up. Good! On the breakaway. 38-36. 26 seconds to go. Brian Meyer with the ball, gives up top to Kaufman.
They got to go for 1?
I would have to think so. They go to Meyer. Now to Kaufman. Winding down to 10 seconds. Kaufman backs it out. We're at 9, 8, 7, and now trigger it. Here we go. Meyer has the basketball.
5.
Dribble drive. Stops.
3.
Whoops. Gives off to Gehring.
2.
Gehring traveled. He traveled.
And Tenora's going to dodge the bullet to the end of the half, and they're going to have 0.2 of a second. It's going to be a matter of just getting the ball in and waiting for the buzzer.
Well, Gehring, I don't think even expected that pass. And we've reached the end of our half here, and what a half it's been. Archbold Bluestreaks on top, 38-36. We'll have more of our halftime show after this brief interlude with Jennifer back at WZOM Radio.
Have a good ball handling. They've been excellent at that this first half. You need to step it up on the rebounding end and just make the wise decisions, take the better shots. They cooled off a little bit after that opening period, but just play smart basketball, and I think they'll be fine.
And here we go. It will be Kaufman, Meyer, Greaser, Delaney, and Knopfziger. For Archbold, it'll be Hancock, Bishop, Hammond, Nick Meyer, and Westreak for Tinora.
Right now, Coach Frank of Archbold doing some floor cleaning.
Yeah, they got...
they throw some wax down here. I'll tell you what, Tinora may even hire him.
Yeah, he does good work. he has
Coach
coaches.
Let if everything looks good to him. And says, hey, there's a spot right out here yet.
I'll tell you, these are good friends. They're highly competitive people, but they're good friends. And that's what high school sports should be all about.
And now the competition starts again. The whistle just blew.
Here we go. Bishop with the ball. The smiles are gone, folks. It's business. Bishop up top to Hancock. Hancock Dribble drive, spin move, tries to go inside, puts it up, no good. Tipped up by Meyer, no good. He'll put it back up. Blocked and a foul by Navziger, no call on it. Navziger really got an elbow into him. Here we go the other way with Greaser. It's up, it's no good. Nick Meyer with the rebound that time. Here goes Hammond. Hammond on the break. Hammond into the corner, Bishop, dribble drive. He'll kick it back out to Westrick. Westrick. Skip pass, cross to Hancock. Hancock will go in. He'll go up against Delaney. Westrick with the board. Westrick fouled, and that's going to go on Greaser.
So Greaser picks up his first.
Kenny Westrick will go to the line shooting two. A chance to tie this up. 38-36. We've just started our third period. We're running quite late because of a marathon JV ball game. But it didn't go to overtime, but it was about the longest JV contest I have ever seen in 20-some years. Westrick puts this one up, hard off the back of the iron, no good. He'll have one more.
You want some cheese to go with that wine? Boy, oh boy, beleaguer the JV game.
Here we go. Westrick drains that one. 38-37, 7:18 to go here in the third period. Tinora High School. Archbold with the ball. Kaufman. Far side Greaser. Greaser looking inside. Greaser backs it back out. Good defense down low. Ball tipped out of there, and Bishop's got it. Pass was intended for Navziger. It didn't go. Nick Meyer, far side. Meyer on the dribble drive, goes in between the big boys, puts it up, no go, and it's tipped right back out of there, and here comes Kaufman. They're not going to call it. They're going to let the big guys hammer. And the ball tipped away. Meyer had it. It goes to Hammond. Hammond on the spin move up, no good. Count it. Oh, my. Wave it off. They're going to wave it off.
That's going to ask about that.
That would have been NBA continuation rule, Mike. It was on the floor. That was a good call. That was a good call.
Kaufman
wave that basket off, and here we go.
Kaufman second, team second.
Here we go with Hancock to pull the trigger. He'll get it into Bishop, near side. Inside Hammond, or Nick Meyer. Nick Meyer throws it right into the hands of Brian Meyer. We go the other way. The ball's on the floor. Hammond's got it. And Kaufman stepped in and tied him up.
Yeah, he did. And it was a good call by the official to call the tie up there.
Hammond very upset, but good call. Kaufman, and it'll stay with Archbold under their basket. So lob pass to Delaney. Delaney, spin move up, no good. Inside rebound pulled out of there, Nick Meyer. Meyer to Bishop. Bishop slows it down a little bit. Now he'll look inside. Give off to Hancock. Hancock on the right wing. Bounce pass inside Meyer. Meyer kicks it out to Bishop. Into the corner, Hammond. They were trying to set Hammond up for the three in the corner. Couldn't make it go. Westrick to Bishop. Inside they go to Hancock. Hancock kicks it out. Meyer on the drive up. No good.
Same thing.
And we got a foul. No, we got a travel. We got a travel called on Archbold. Very creative. Very creative.
That's an interesting call.
Woo! Seen several creative calls here in this contest so far. Both ways. Wow. With the basketball, Hancock. Hancock. Dribble drive. He'll put it up. And out. No good. The ball tipped out of there and pulled out by Greaser. Greaser.
Navziger got away with it over the back that time.
And Kaufman has it. Kaufman will split him and put it up, and he's fouled. Coach Renolette saying call him at both ends, but hey, I'll tell you, these guys are not doing a bad job.
Hancock picks up his second, team's first of the half.
And going to the line will be Aaron Kaufman, the 5'10 senior. 38-37 our score. And make it 39-37 as Kaufman drains that one. It's a 2-point lead yet for Archbold. They'll have another, and this is up, it's good. 3-point lead by Archbold. 5:40 to go here in the third. Hancock goes up top to Westrick. Around to Bishop. Inside Hammond. Hammond up, rejected by Delaney, and they say it went out of bounds off Kaufman. Delaney can get off his feet.
You kind of wonder when Tinora is going to finally take some shots from a little further out than 6 feet.
Yeah, trying to pack it in against that height. I don't know if that's going to work. Hancock has it, and he'll bring it back out. They go down to Westreak. Westreak spin move up off Knopfziger. Good
Nice shot.
He went right over the top of Knopfziger and got it to work.
Tinora down by 1, 5:15 to go here in the third.
Kaufman with the basketball. Gets it ahead, far side to Greaser. Greaser looking, goes up top to Delaney. Delaney to Kaufman. Kaufman on the left wing, goes far side now. Shot put up by Meyer, in and out, no good. And Knopfziger got the rebound. He gets it to Greaser. Greaser puts it up, no good, and over the back is going to go Meyer. That's Brian Meyer, went over the back of Hammond.
That's his second, team's third now with a half.
4:53 to go in the third. 40-39. Archbold with a 1-point lead. We said it was going to be a great game. It has been all of that thus far. Bishop with the basketball. Gets a pick from Westreak. Goes down low to Westreak. Westreak puts it up. No good. And we got tipped out of bounds by Nick Meyer. It'll go to Archbold. And pulling a trigger will be Brian Meyer. He'll go to Kaufman. Kaufman now will work his way down court. Picked up out there by Hancock. And Kaufman went down on the floor and then lost it. Now Hammond picks the pocket and tips it into the backcourt. Saving it is Kaufman, and he traveled. Oh, he traveled.
Whoa, Sean Hammond thought he had gotten a foul.
Oh.
And the official calls it a travel. Boy, oh boy. You wonder how that happened.
Well, so does Coach Krause. So do a lot of fans.
Sean Hammond attacks, and the kid walks, but he had some help.
So it's a turnover. Here's Hancock.
It's not one-sided officiating, obviously.
Oh, no, we're not griping. Here we go. It goes to Bishop. Meyer on the right side. Meyer splits the defense, puts it up, blocked by Delaney. Hancock gets it, and he's tackled by Kaufman. Tackled by Kaufman, a good call. And Kaufman says, wait a minute.
I think that would have been a good no call, but...
Anyway, here we go. 40-39, 4:13 to go in the third period.
For Aaron, though, that is his third. He gets the short end of that deal, and the team's fourth.
And getting ready to come in will be Paul Cruz. And I think you're going to see Kaufman warm the pines for a little bit. Hancock up top to Westreak. Goes to Bishop on the right wing. Bishop on the baseline, turns, kicks it out, tries to find somebody, and then just throws it off the leg of Kaufman out of bounds. Mark play. Yeah, Kaufman's going to check out now. Cruz is going to check in.
I think you're going to see Kaufman probably sit until the start of the fourth period.
Yeah, it's only about 4 minutes. They won't lose that much. I'll tell you, Cruz is a pretty adequate ball player in there. Meyer
got away with the travel.
And he puts it up with the reverse layup, and it worked. And it's 41-40. Tinora takes the lead. Cruz in the corner. Looks inside. Goes to Knopfziger. Knopfziger. Turnaround up. No good off the iron, and tipped out of there right to Cruz. Cruz feeds Knopfziger. Knopfziger up. No good. Delaney gets it. Delaney is pushed.
Count it.
To work. And that foul, not a good foul on the part of Tinora. That goes on Bishop. Rosebrock going to check in. Conley going to check in. Westreak and Bishop are going to take a seat.
Bishop picks up his first, team's second of the half, but it's on a shot that Delaney put in. We'll see what kind of a free throw shooter he is. He made his first one in the second period. He's got 11 points right now.
Well, he's going to make that a three-point conversion. No, it's going to be tipped out of there, and it'll go out of bounds to Tinora. And Gehring going to check into the ball game. Knopfziger's going to take a seat. So Archbold getting a lot of people in and out. Also coming into the ball game now will be Tim Krause. And checking out will be Brian Meyer. So Krause in there and Gehring in for Mitch Greg?
Gehrig. There's no N in there.
Oh, okay. Gehrig. Okay, thanks, Mike. Gehrig in there. We got that corrected. Colley to Meyer. Meyer, spin move. He walked, got away with it. Somebody grabbed the net.
And there was no technical, no goaltending, no nothing, and I'm shocked.
I am totally shocked the official didn't see the net grab. Here we go. And then it might have been somebody with the white jersey. I couldn't tell. Nick Meyer with the steal. He'll go all the way up, play it in. Good. Delaney, the quick outlet pass to Cruz.
Meyer puts Tinora back up by 1.
43,
Nick
42.
has 10.
Cruz with the basketball on the right wing. Gets it up top now to Kraus. Intercepted. Here goes Hammond. Hammond up. No good. He's fouled by Kraus. Nice job by he and Colley on the fast break.
Well, 18 turnovers by Archbold now. Totally uncharacteristic of them, but again, credit the defense of Tinora.
They're making some things happen. Kurt Broadbeck's got to come into the ball game now. And coming out will be Tim Kraus.
He picks up his second foul. Team's 5th. And again, Tinora with just 2 team fouls. And now Sean Hammond at the line.
Sean sets it up. Isaac puts it up. It's good.
Puts his team up by 2, 44-42.
Wow. And he'll have one more.
Boy, Nick Meyer and Derek Colley playing phenomenal games.
That one's up, and it's good.
Tinora by 3.
Gehrig will get it inbound quickly to Greaser, and Greaser will bring it up over the timeline, maybe. He gets around Troshak. Hancock, I should say, and then throws it away. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, my mind is not going to keep up with this one. It's going fast. 45-42 our score. 2:29 to go in the third, and here comes Hammond for the Rams. Hammond to Rosebrock. Back up top to Hammond. Hammond takes it around far side. Nick Meyer, they go inside Colley. Colley puts it up. Count it. Good. And let's see who gets the call. Is it Gehrig?
It could be Delaney.
No, it's Gehrig. Gehrig gets the call. And Coach Kraus has seen enough of this. He's going to call a timeout with our score. Tinora 47, Archbold 42. We'll have more boys high school basketball on the Zoomer after this. 42, 2:16 to go here in the third, Mike. This is a wild one.
Without a doubt, I'll tell you what, Derek Colley just went into the lane and challenged both Delaney and Nodsinger, or Delaney and Gehrig, and got it done, and also drew the foul. So it's now a 47-42 Tinora lead by 5, and Colley at the line with 2:16 to go here in the third.
So they'll have one. I'll remind you that the Tinora JV won 47-41. And Colley eyes it, puts it up, it rolls no good, pulled down inside Gehrig. Gives off to Greaser. Greaser down into the corner, they go inside to Delaney, it's tipped out of there, Hammond has it. Hammond for Tinora on the break, here we go, into the corner to Adam Rosebrock. Rosebrock trying to get it down low, stops, now gives off to Hammond. Hammond, boy, they're on him like a wet blanket. Hammond kicks it out, Rosebrock for 3, up and no good. Colley with the board, no good. Tipped around, running it down and finally getting it as Hancock, and we got a foul call.
My goodness, is this an exciting game or what?
You got to believe Archbold should own the boards, and Gehrig picks up that foul.
And they have.
But, boy, there are times when it's the tenacity of Tinora that makes it work. And Bishop's going to come back into the ballgame for Hancock in just a moment. Checking back in is Ashelman for, Tad Ashelman for Archbold. Coming out will be Gehrig.
And Gehrig picks up his third, so now he and Aaron Kaufman on the bench with 3 fouls apiece.
Hancock at the line. It's up. It's no good. And out of bounds off of Tad Ashelman. So it'll stay with Tinora. 47-42, a minute 42 to go. Bishop back in now. Hancock out, as we said. Rosebrock pounds the basketball, tries to set it up, gets it out here to Bishop, who almost fell down as he came down with that high pass. Bishop goes to the far side to Hammond. On the wing, Hammond with the basketball. Looking down into the corner now to Nick Meyer. Nick Meyer takes it back up top to Hammond. Hammond on the drive, puts it up the free throw line, in and out, no good. Nick Meyer rebounds. Meyer double pumps, and he's hammered. And that one will go on Gehrig. He'll go to the line.
No, it's not on Gehrig because he's not even in there.
No. On Greaser. Check that. I'm sorry, Greaser. I say Gehrig. I meant Greaser.
It is his second, the team's 8th. And we're still in the 3rd period, and Tinora knocked on the door for the double bonus already.
Nick Meyer short.
Well,
boy, oh boy, those free throws. 5-point lead, trying to add to it, but they're not getting it done. Nick Meyer, this one's up, it's good. Nafziger going to check back into the ball game, and Delaney going to check out and get a break here for the final minute 20.
It's now a 6-point lead for Tinora, 48-42. The scoreboard is actually off by a point. Tinora only shot 41% from the free throw line last night.
Here we go. Hammond with the steal on the breakaway. Up and good. Greaser tried to strip it, but it didn't work. And now they've got it right, 50-42. Here we go.
I'll keep them straight like last night.
All right. It's that magic pen, Mike. Greaser with the basketball. On the drive, stop, into the corner.
Oh, nearly stolen by Hammond.
Bounce pass underneath. Nafziger blew a layup. And they give it off to Bishop.
Big board by Nick Meyer.
Woo. And Bishop, looking for somebody, gives to Hammond. They're going to hold it for 1 at 39 seconds.
Count is on.
And Cruz comes out to pick him up. They give it to Bishop. Bishop trapped here in the corner. He'll dribble drive. Now give to Hammond. Hammond swings it over to Rosebrock. Rosebrock on hold. Adam now gives back to Hammond. Down to 19.
Count back on.
And Hammond sees the arm moving. He knows the count's on. He's got to do something. And he steps inside. Now he backs out. And the count goes off. Now we're down to 7. Here goes Hammond. He'll stop. Give underneath. Meyer up good.
What a
feed. What a feed.
What a dish.
52-42. 10-point lead. The biggest lead of the night for either team. And Tinora has it at the end of 3. We'll have more boys high school basketball on the Zoomer after this.
Clemens Mobile Welding and Fabrication, Defiance.
Well, Tinora has the lead, 52-42, and they have the basketball to start the 4th. Nick Meyer. Nick Meyer on the dribble, spin move, looks inside. Now he'll force it up. It rolls. No good. Pulled down inside Nafziger. Nafziger gives it off to Kaufman, who checked in at the break, and Bishop's going to get the blocking foul. I'll tell you this, when Kaufman kicks in the afterburners, I don't know too many players that can keep up with him, Mike. He is one quick kid.
Still trying to calculate the numbers there. Believe it or not, and I didn't realize this till the end of the period, Archbold was held to just 4 points, 1 field goal, and 2 free throws in that 3rd period by this defense in Tinora. And I mentioned at the half that Tinora wanted to maintain that defensive intensity, and boy, did they.
Here we go. Kaufman's got it for Archbold. Only 3 team fouls on Tinora right now. Goes to Nafziger. He gives to Kaufman. Kaufman on the drive. Up off glass. Good.
He's tough. He's got 10.
And here we go. The pass ahead to Hammond. Hammond inside. It's blocked by Nafziger. Kaufman pulls it out of there. Ahead. Shot underneath. Put up. And a foul as
Bishop.
Cruz went in. Bishop got him. And Cruz will go to the line shooting 2.
Bishop picks up his 3rd, so we'll see how long he's going to stick around. We're going to have a timeout first.
And Coach Renalette's going to take a timeout. We're going to take one right along with them. We'll have more of this wild and woolly ball game here from Tinora on the Zoomer after this. High school, we are running late tonight. JV game went long, and it kind of pushed this one back, but this is a ball game. We're in the 4th period. We got 7:17 to go. Right now, it's an 8-point lead for Tinora. But going to the line, shooting 2, will be Paul Cruz for Archbold. He eyes it, he puts it up, and that one's good. And just that quick, that 10-point lead back down to 7.
His first point of the game for Cruz.
He'll have one more. And that cuts it to 6, and here we go. It'll be Bishop to bring it down court. Bishop to Hammond. Back to Bishop. Swing it far side to West. Westrick goes inside to Kale. Bounce pass, and oh boy, I'll tell you, that was a terrible, terrible pass that went inside to Rosebrock. Meyer going to come back in, and also coming back in, Hancock.
Cruz intercepted the pass and spun around to try and flip it out, and actually did into the hands of Rosebrock, but when he did it, he was actually had his foot partway out of bounds. Ball goes, or stays with Tinora. It's 52-46, 7:01 to go here in the game.
Colley and Hammond come out for a break. Rosebrock's got to get it to somebody, and finally it's a 5-second call. Man, oh man, can't afford those when you've got a 6-point lead. Not against Archbold. And here comes Kaufman. Kaufman picked up out there. Now Hancock's on him. That's a little better matchup. Delaney left alone, but he kicks it out. Shot put up by Brian Meyer. No good. Tipped up. Navziger pulled out of there finally by Westrick. Westrick will give to Bishop. No rush for Bishop. He's got the 6-point lead. He's going to walk it down. We're at 6.5 minutes to go in the fourth to Rosebrock. Rosebrock, Adam gives it up top, Bishop. Over here now to Westrick. Westrick looks inside, goes back up top to Rosebrock. Rosebrock on the dribble drive. He'll go all the way in, force it up, no good. Tipped out of there, Westrick. Westrick up, off glass, no good. Westrick gets his own board up. No good, and he's fouled. Wow, 3 opportunities.
Good rebounding by Kenny Westrick. Unbelievable inside that time.
You've got to work hard to get 3 boards off of Delaney and Navziger, I'll tell you that. And going to the line will be Westrick, shooting 2.
That foul was on Aaron Kaufman, his 4th.
Wow.
That's the kind of guy that, boy,
and
Tenora's love to get rid of him.
These free throws are killing Tinora.
They were 4 of 8 in the 3rd period, so right now they are shooting 50%.
And that one does roll good. And our score, 53-46, 7-point lead. We're coming down to the 6-minute mark of the fourth. Here goes Kaufman. Dribble drive up. Good! Right down the center of the lane.
Somebody's got to step in there.
That's right. Take the charge. Although I'm not sure how they'd call it. You go to Bishop. Bishop with the basketball. Take it to the far side. Nick Meyer goes down low to Westrick. Westrick, spin move, gives out to Meyer. Meyer, dribble drive. Over Navziger, up good.
Good job.
As Delaney slipped out to pick him up, he just took it to Navziger and drilled it.
Back to 7-point lead for Tinora.
Inside, Delaney up. Good.
Walks. He traveled, but they
big
didn't call it.
time. No call. That's all right. They've missed a few both ways. Here we go. 5.5. 5-point lead. 5.5 minutes to go. Bounce pass. Meyer up. Stripped out of there by Delaney. Good block by Delaney. Here comes Kaufman. Boy, he'll stop and pop it. Come over to the near side. Cruz up. It's good for a 3.
That was Cruz.
Cruz. And it's a 2-point ball game. 55-53. Tinora wants to talk about it. They're going to take a full. We'll take one right along with them. We'll have more boys high school basketball on WZOM.
Double whammy this weekend.
What a weekend. Ooh. Tough one on Napoleon, I'll tell you. Here we've got ourselves a dandy. 5 minutes to go here in the fourth period. Our score, Tinora 55, Archbold 53. And just a few moments ago, it was 52-42. So here we go. Tinora has the basketball. They get it to Bishop. Bishop on hold. Goes up top to Meyer. Meyer, far side now to Hammond. Hammond, bounce pass inside Hancock. Almost lost it. Gets it down to Meyer. Meyer up. Good. Right over the top of Delaney. Wow, that's big-time basketball when you can go over him.
4-point lead.
Oh, my goodness. Wham, bam, Delaney takes it up. But we just had a major collision out front. The officials ignore them. They're doing it both sides. They're not going to allow this thing to be called on that type of blocking or charging. Here we go. Hammond with the basketball. Down low to Bishop. Bishop, spin move to the baseline. Forces it up, and he's fouled. And that will go on. Oh, I think
Greaser
got maybe a shoulder in the chest. Yeah, he did. He's all right. Going to the line will be Bishop. He'll shoot 2. Double bonus already for Tinora. Only 4 personals on Tinora, so it'll be a while before Archbold can go to the line. Now, that could be kind of weird here as we get down to the point where you may have to foul.
Tinora needs to hit him, that's all.
Yep. Bishop.
Jeez.
Wow. 57-55. 2-point lead. Bishop will have one more. He'll set it up. He'll eye it. He'll put it up. It's good.
They're just one free throw over 50%. That's where they keep staying.
Yep. Here we go. Greaser with the basketball. Comes to the near side to Meyer. Meyer goes back over far side. Cruz up between the circles. Inside pass taken away by Meyer. Meyer will stop. Give off to Bishop. Hammond, 4-3. It's up. It's in and out. No good. Bishop with the board. Kicks it out. Hancock. And now set it up. Tony, hand off to Hammond.
Good idea.
Hammond with the basketball. Tinora up by 3. We got 3:50 to go. Meyer, Nick Meyer inside, goes to Colley. Kick it out to Meyer. Meyer loses it, but it goes right into the hands of Bishop. Underneath to Meyer. Meyer up. He's fouled.
That'll go on Delaney. That's third.
And going to the line will be Nick Meyer, but once again, Mike, you got to hit the free throws.
So we mentioned Delaney picking up his third.
58-55, 3:42 to go here in the fourth from Tinora High School. Tremendous matchup between Archbold and Tinora. Kaufman gonna check into the ball game after Meyer puts that one up. Meyer will have one more. He misses that. And Kaufman gonna come in. Cruz gonna come out. Kaufman's in for the duration now.
Well, until he would happen to foul out. He's got 4. Right now, Nick Meyer with 17 points.
And he gets that one. And it's a 4-point lead, 59-55. Hancock puts a little pressure on the ball now. But Kaufman, really, it doesn't faze him too much. He's an expert
driving
ball
the lane.
handler. Gives off near side. Back inside to go to Delaney. Delaney forces it up. It's good, and he's fouled.
Unfortunately, Derek Colley took a step back. The official was right on that one.
That's right. Colley moved. Now Gehrig will check back in, and Naziger's going to take a seat. And going to the line with one shot will be Delaney. He's cut that lead to 2. It's 59-57. He can cut it to 1. 3:30 to go in our fourth. This one's up and rolls good.
Wow.
Colley brings it into Bishop. Hammond will take it slowly down across that center court.
1-point ball game. Tinora up.
3:20 to go. Hammond bounce pass out to Hancock. Hancock dribble drive, lost it. Looking for somebody, gives off to Meyer on the wing. Now hands it off to Hammond. Hammond stops, kicks it out to Hancock. Hancock into the paint. Up, off glass, rolls, good!
Count it!
Hancock went inside with the big boys. Tony Hancock.
And that foul goes on Brian Meyer of Archbold, now his third.
Wow. The shooting one will be Hancock.
Tony 1 of 3 at the line, so it's time for him to hit one.
61-58, a 3-point lead for Tinora. He can make it 4. This one's up and in and out, no good. Pulled out of there, and here comes Kaufman for Archbold. Kaufman backs it out, skip pass, cross court. Gieser up for it.
Oh!
Gieser just ties this one all up again. 61 all with 2 minutes and 45 seconds to go.
Good heavens, that's what you call using the backboard.
Boy, Greaser fired that one up, came hard off the glass, right through the wind, right through the net. Hancock with the basketball. Hancock stops, hands it off to Hammond. Hammond spin move. Now he'll bring it out between the top of the circles. Gives over to the far side to Meyer. Meyer backs it out. Comes to Bishop.
3-2 zone by Archbold right now.
Bishop tries to go underneath the ball. It's kicked by Delaney. It'll stay with Tinora.
Boy, oh boy, what a big break there.
Woo. And now, Coach Krause wants to call timeout and talk about it. We're going to keep it right here, Mike. You've got 2:19 to go. You're Coach Renolette. What do you have to do?
Well, first of all, I was hoping you'd send it away so I could catch my breath. But boy, right now you just got to tell your team, play the good defense, work the ball for the good shot. But the defense has been outstanding. But right now they're making some bad decisions offensively. So they just got to run their offense and play it cool.
Well, on the other side, Coach Krause Right now, the momentum shifted. It's going right into his court, and that big three by Greaser, wow, that might have been the biggest shot of the night.
Yeah, that's, you know, the meter was, at the end of three, was definitely on the side of Tinora. It's come back towards center, and after that three, you got to figure it's leaning a little bit towards the Archbold side.
Well, Tinora has the ball. They get it inbound to Hammond. Hammond, they cut off Meyer underneath. He has not been nearly as active the last couple minutes. They go to Bishop on the right wing. Bishop back up top, now to Hammond. Hammond will take it over to Meyer.
Now we're in a man-to-man defense.
Meyer goes up top to Bishop. Bishop dribble drive, kicks it out to Hancock. Hancock inside Colley. Colley turns, faces the basket, kicks it out into the corner. Hammond for a three off iron, no good. Pull down Greaser, here we go. Archbold with the basketball. Greaser kicks it out here in the corner. Shot put up by Meyer, up no good. Delaney with the board, and we got a foul from behind on Bishop. Delaney, it'll be a common foul, so it'll just be an out of bounds. So Bishop might have saved an opportunity for a putback there by picking up that foul.
That is his fourth.
61 all. Minute and 42 to go. Kaufman gets it inbounds. That's to Meyer. Up top now to Kaufman.
Hancock got away with one there.
Sure did. Kaufman. Kaufman backs it out. Now he'll dribble drive. He'll take it all the way down. Take it to the baseline up. And a blocking foul is going to be called on Hancock, I believe. He got the worst of it. He got hit right in the face. No.
He's down.
Yep, that was Hancock. He's all right.
He's one tough kid, though. I tell you what.
Oh, he took the worst part of that was the crashing that Kaufman put into him.
It is a common foul. No, are they going to actually give him the shot?
Yeah.
He was not even shooting at the time.
Well, he's going to shoot too.
How can they give him two shots when he was driving at the time and not shooting?
Well, NBA continuation.
All you have to do is look at Hancock's face and know that he wasn't shooting.
Kaufman misses that one.
And now the free throw woe is starting to swing the other way, maybe.
Still tied at 61. 1:28 to go. This one's up. It's good. Now a little pressure being applied by Kaufman on Hammond. And now he'll back off, and Hammond will take it slowly down the line. Here we go. To Hancock on the left wing. Hancock up top to Colley. Derrick on hold. He'll dribble drive down, look inside, no one home. Give off to Hammond. Hammond inside in the lane. He's got to get out of there. Tries to go down low, and we got a jump ball. It will go to Archbold.
Turnover.
And now Archbold with 1:04 to go and 1 point lead. Boy, they can ice this one away. Just take the air out of the ball. Kaufman. Well, he's in no rush. As long as he gets it across there in 9.5 seconds, he's fine. Kaufman. Near side, we got a foul called on Hammond.
That'll be his first, believe it or not.
So Hammond gets hit with a foul, and going to the line will be Brian Meyer. What has he done from the line tonight, if any?
2 of 2.
Well, that's maybe not the man you want to foul. 53.5 seconds to go. Brian Meyer, what a ball game this has been. I'll tell you, Archbold, one fine basketball team. This one up, it's good.
Well, once again, Tinora from the GMC probably taking on one of the toughest schedules in the area.
Yep.
And again, playing a good, upper-level ball club, very, very tough.
Brian Meyer, only a freshman, Mike. Is that good, or is that good? That's 64-61, 3 points difference. And Coach Renelette's going to take a timeout. We're going to hang on to it right here. We don't want to miss a second of this final 49 seconds from Tinora High School. Let's set it up for you right now. When we entered this fourth period, Tinora held a 52-42 lead. Archbold has come back with a vengeance, and right now they hold a 64-61 lead.
Well, they've done it with the rebounding again. to 4 on the rebounding side, but they've also done it by hitting the shots. They have hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of 9 this period from the field, and 2 of those were threes. So just a hot shooting hand right now by Archbold, getting it done both inside and outside.
Well, Tinora got their work cut out for them. They've given the ball over. They've got a 3-point lead. Archbold's got a 3-point lead. 49 seconds. Tinora has the ball out of bounds just in their forecourt. So a lot of time left. Let's see what they can do with it.
Well, you got to figure Tinora is either going to try and get a quick one down low, or they're going to try and free up Sean Hammond for a 3.
Well, a 3 ties it. Bishop to Hancock. Tony on the dribble drive, up good! So it's down to a 1-point lead now. Kaufman has the basketball.
So they're going to rely on their defense.
Kaufman. I'll tell you, you're going to have trouble defending with Kaufman in control. Now, ball out front, Greaser, and Bishop runs.
Oh, they're going to call the foul. Oh, they're going to call that one the wrong way. That is absolutely dead wrong. Bishop had the ball in his hands, and Gehring reached back to get him, and they call it on Bishop. I'm shocked.
Well, Greaser, that was Greaser that got the foul. Yep.
Boy, I'm shocked.
And I'll tell you right now, Coach Renolette not at all happy.
And that's it for Bishop, by the way.
Okay, Mark Bishop.
6 points he'll end up with.
Played a whale of a ball game. Rosebrock gonna come into the ball game. So here comes Bishop out. He'll get a big hand. The young man played extremely well tonight. He's a senior.
His last home game.
Yep. At the line will be Eric Greaser, 5'11" and a junior. His team up by 1. He hits it. It's now a 2-point ball game, 65-63.
And Greaser now with 14 points in the ball game.
23 seconds to go. One more. This one's up. It's good. It's a 3-point game again.
But you got Adam Rosebrock and Sean Hammond in there.
They both can hit them. Here's Adam Rosebrock. He'll go to the far side. Now kick it over here to Hancock. Hancock. Dribble drive. He'll go in. Put it up off glass. Good. We're down to 11. And that's it. That's a turnover. That is a turnover because Meyer was out of bounds and jumped inbounds, never lit inbounds, and the pass was made to him. That's a turnover. Good call. 9 seconds to go.
Excellent call by the officials on that one. And now Tinora is going to have the ball. 9.2 to go. And this game is far from over. It's a 1-pointer in favor of Archbold. But let's see what happens now.
Navziger into the ball game. Rosebrock in control. Gives to Hammond. Sean Hammond. We're down to 7. Spin move. Hammond.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
I don't know how you call that.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know how you call that.
The official just took this ball game away from the kids. Oh, well, here we go. Sean Hammond called for a charge, and that ball is going to go over to Archbold.
Boy, I don't know how you make that call at that point in the game.
I wonder about it, Mike. You put yourself a little bit bigger in the game, I guess, but right now, this has been a ball game. 66-65, Archbold on top by 1, 4.5 seconds to go, and all Archbold has to do is get it in bounds. They don't even have to get across the timeline.
No, and you're going to see Tinora obviously foul immediately. Boy, oh boy.
Well, I don't know. It's
But here comes Tinora now, and again, Coach Renolette telling his team,
get out there and just make the steal. Make the steal on the inbound
either
pass.
get the 5-second call or foul the guy that catches the ball.
Yeah, they're going to have to get the foul instantly because then you don't have much time left.
Now remember, Brian Meyer, who's going to be triggering it, he cannot run back and forth.
Yep. So he's spot out, and Greaser fouled with only a tick off the clock. Sean Hammond makes the foul. So Greaser will go to the line.
His third. Team's 10th, so it will be a 2-shot.
Yeah, it'll be double bonus.
Coach Renolette telling his players now how to get set up. And I am shocked that Brian Meyer and Navziger are being pulled off the line. And only Joe Delaney on there right now.
Yep, Greaser puts it up. It's good. That's confidence. That's confidence in these young men to shoot free throws.
They've gotten it done this period. I'll tell you what, this period, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 6, 8, 9 of 10.
That one's up, no good. Right now it's a 2-point ball game. Here's Hammond. He'll put a 3 up. Iron, no good. We've reached the end of our ball game, and what a ball game it has been. 67-65, Archbold wins out here at Tinora High School. Mike and I will come back and wrap this one up after this on WZOM Radio.
The Minutemen